Cambodia is not really safe to travel, to come. Poor country, there is no electricity, no water. So it was very shocking to me that you can find friends so easily here. Wow, back home it's so expensive. Even the coffee, it costs around $15. There's so many holidays in Cambodia, right? Like water festival, my favorite. I'm into dancing. I live by dancing, you know? If I want to text my friends, I'll be like, hey, let's go, let's hang out, right? In Cambodia. But in Kazakhstan, you have to plan 2 months ahead just for a coffee. But in Cambodia, I feel like I live in the movies or something. So many new characters. They see me and they think I'm Khmer. Approach to me, they want to talk. I cannot speak. So they say, oh, you're not Khmer? But I feel like I'm more Cambodian. I didn't expect Cambodia to develop in a short period of time to change completely. Thanks God people didn't change. There's so many talented people here, even the singers. People would wear pajama outside. Thing that we look alike, that Kazakh people don't know about. And I'm very thankful that I found a place where I can be myself.
Meet Saiora, a 22-year-old teacher, a dancer, and a choreographer from Kazakhstan who first came to Cambodia back in 2019. Though she left just before the pandemic hit, she made her way back in 2024 to reconnect with the country. In this conversation, Saiora opens up about her life in Cambodia, the cost of living, some of the misconceptions about the country, why she often mistakes for being Cambodian, and how much Cambodia have changed since her first time in the country.
Talking about my country, people think that Cambodia is not really safe to travel, to come, and they really scared because they know about Cambodia only about war, you know, historically, yeah, war country. So they're really scared to come and to see. And sometimes when I post, you know, my life here, they wonder, they're like, no way it's that good, you know? And I tell them, yes, you have to come, you have to visit. And there is a big misconception about Cambodia that is very poor country. There is no electricity, no water. Yeah, but come on, people, you have internet. you have to search and to see your own. It's not true that it's not safe here, because I think so far Cambodia is the safest place I've lived so far, being me young and a girl. It's not true that it's hard to live abroad. You know, Cambodia is one of the countries that will make your journey easier if you're a solo traveler or you're looking for a place to live, to stay. Also for female travelers, you know, solo travelers. They're welcome to come to see the country, and Cambodian people will make sure it's safe for them. Because I've traveled different cities by my own, and they always helped me, especially knowing I'm alone, you know? They never took advantage, never did something wrong. Yeah, and that's what I really love about Cambodia as well. Okay, don't listen to those people who say it's not safe. I don't know, I think they watch too much TV shows or movies, criminal movies. It is safe. Talking about my life, I've never experienced, no, never had a situation, never even heard someone from my, you know, surroundings experience something like that. Yeah, but anyways, you have to be careful as being a girl, you know, you have to take care of yourself. If you be nice to everyone and, you know your limits, I'm sure life won't give you a situations that you have to worry.
The first time you came to Cambodia, what was is there any interesting story, your first impression about Cambodia?
Well, first impression, I was like, I finally found my people, you know? Yeah, because I've been traveling a lot. I lived in Kazakhstan, in different countries. I lived quite a while in Europe. And I always felt like something is wrong with me because, you know, I smile a lot. You know, by my energy, you could feel like. And then when I finally came to Cambodia, I went to a coffee shop, right? And there was a lady, she was smiling. And I'm like, wow. And then I just walked around and took some drivers. They were so nice. Everyone was so nice, and you spend time to talk with them, which never happened to me in other countries. Yeah. So that was the first impression, that it felt like home. Yeah. And then we decided to stay here.
We, were
Me
you?
and my family.
Oh, you and your family.
Yeah.
Even up to now?
Even till now. Even till now. We are the biggest fan of Cambodia, actually. Even my mom, she's promoted Cambodia but to Russian-speaking community, because she's into real estate, and she also done some videos, but in Russia.
Oh, I thought you moved here yourself.
No.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. What is your first 1 month like? Any culture shocks, interesting story?
I don't think I have much culture shocks because I travel. I lived sometime in Bali, in Indonesia. So I already knew what to expect, yeah, a little bit from Cambodia. I wasn't expecting people to match with my energy, for sure. But by food, by the weather, I was expecting, yes. Because I traveled, Vietnam, Thailand, yes. And I'm so happy that we visited Cambodia. There's something that I will never stop talking about. It's people, you know. So it was very shocking to me that you can find friends so easily here. You just sit in the restaurant and people can approach to you, and that's how fast you become friends. And it's actually friends because the next days you guys message each other and you meet. So I felt like it's really easy to live here. It's really easy to be happy here, and you can find friends easily. And when it's a good environment like here, you just feel like you want to do something that you really wanted to do but never did. Like for me, the same with the dancing. I love dancing, but with the environment like this, that everyone supports you and everyone is so nice, you want to just like the details, but of course, everything. I think I'm very open-minded since I travel. I try not to compare. I just more adapt and accept what is happening in reality. So I didn't have something bad that I didn't like and also good. It's just I accepted, and of course it was hard because at that time I was way younger, and also I didn't speak English that good. So I had the English barrier. And I actually learned English here as well.
Oh, your English is good.
Yeah.
Did you did you
Thank you.
did you study here? Did you go to school here?
Studied. I studied in a footprints, but it was only 3 months, and then I did homeschooling. But I learned English just by finding friends, and that's how I learned, by practice. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for that because sometimes it's hard to express my emotions in English, but since I had friends, since I had time to practice, now it's become more like my way to express myself.
Your English is good, super good. Like, how many languages do you speak now?
I speak English, Russian, Kazakh. But soon I promise I will learn. I did the classes. I took the classes.
Recently, or you took and left?
Oh, I took and left, and I'll be back. It was really hard. It was really hard.
So, are you sure this time coming back again, you will not run away? So, is there anything that you are still finding it difficult to adjust to in Cambodia?
Not really. To be honest, I don't have one because by traffic, I drive motorbike, you know. Uh, Everyone speaks English here. At least they're very nice. So I don't have something that hard for me. No, no, I don't have.
Is it the same way they drink here? Because I feel like in Cambodia they drink a lot. Compared to back home, is it like the same?
It's not the same.
So,
We drink more.
really?
Yes, we are in the same level as Russians. Yes, we drink in a big amount and shots. Yes.
I feel like Cambodians that drink, because every time from morning to night, you can see them drinking. Every day after finishing work, they go to the corner and drink with their friends. Actually, it's different from back home, from my home.
Mm,
Yeah, they drink a lot. Yes.
they drink, but I think it's the not about the quantity, but how strong the drink you're drinking. Because back home, all the families, when they're together, they drink vodka. At least the the family I grew up, yes.
Vodka?
Yeah, vodka. That's something
That one is the strongest.
the strongest. Yeah, the
If I drink two shots,
old people drink vodka. Yeah,
oh no way.
yeah.
Maybe because of the cold.
We have all seasons, not only cold. We have summer, spring, autumn, winter. Yeah. So it's not really about coldness. But mostly people say about coldness, but I think that's a big excuse.
What is your budget in a month? Like how much you spend every month in Cambodia compared to back home?
Wow, back home it's so expensive. So expensive. Even the coffee it cost around should cost around $15. And here coffee costs
$15.
$15.
Is it like a Starbucks like this or?
Uh, we have Starbucks only in 2 cities. The other cities we don't have Starbucks, but usually we have some nice coffee shops and then they cost really expensive. Yeah, maybe around 10,000, $10, $15. So it's really expensive. Uh, the only thing is expensive in Cambodia comparing to Kazakhstan, it's electricity. Like electricity here costs a lot, but back in home, it's more cheaper. Comparing the food, accommodation, restaurants, clothes, it's cheap, way cheap here. Yeah.
You live with your parents. I think you.
But I live alone.
Oh, you live?
Yeah, they live here, but I live alone.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Like, what is the estimate of the amount you spend?
I spend here. Wow, I don't want to say. I spend a lot. Maybe, but it's cheap here. I promise it's cheap here to live. It's just me like to spend a lot.
Maybe give us a little figure. Not no, it's not gonna be accurate because sometimes some months is different from each other. So just
I spend around 1,500, 2,000, around this much.
you like.
No, it's actually shopping is cheap here. I do the shootings, for my dancing. Everything I spend mostly it's also about dancing because I attend workshops in different countries and I do shoots for my students for free. It's for free for them. So I organize myself and it's quite expensive here to book a shooting. So that's why, yeah. But not compare like if we don't take the shootings, so it's around should be 1,500, something around this much. Yeah.
So with your electricity, your food, clothing,
Yeah.
that means you shop a lot, I guess. But if it is only for food, I'm just trying to make a little bit. At least people will know where the 1,500 is going. So, is it for like clothing? Because you said
No, shooting cost around 200, 500
for one
for one video.
week.
Yeah. Also, the lighting costs around $100. Sometimes I work with different labels and they do shooting for me way cheaper. So it costs around 200. So it's mostly the shootings, and I do it monthly. Yeah. Sometimes 2 times in a month. Sometimes 3 times in a month.
And you sponsor, you said.
Yes. Also the studio I'm working with, we do together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aside your shooting,
Aside my shooting,
Yeah.
it's restaurants, clothes. Yeah. Also travel around Cambodia, like Siem Reap, Sandaquil. Yeah. But it is cheap to live here in Cambodia. It is. And what surprised me here, it's a lot of options in Cambodia. Like you can live to a certain budget, which is not possible in my country because you have to have like a minimum budget to live, to be able to live there. But here you can go for street food, it's cheap. Also accommodation. You can look for cheap accommodation or the one that you like. So it's a lot of options here.
Is there anything here in Cambodia that you expected to be cheap, but it turns out to be expensive?
Yeah. I'm surprised you opened this topic because it's the only thing that pops in my head and I question a lot. Like why they put this price? They take it from where? From the head? Like who put this? That's so funny. For example, the video shootings, once again, why it's so expensive to shoot?
Is it shooting and editing for you?
No, not even including the editing. That's the point. It's so expensive. I mean, comparing to countries nearby.
Like a
1.5 minute
what
maximum.
have me?
Yeah, 1.5 minute, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just surprised. Sometimes this interview video, it can be like 1 hour, but it's just one time shot. Like I don't have to do much. But sometimes when I do like a 30 seconds video,
Yeah.
it consumes time. And also, I don't know if they are professional. Of course, they have to charge some certain amount. I never hire anyone to do this type of job, so I don't know.
Expensive. It is very. Because when we dance, it's only one shot. We don't do many shots. We do only one shot. And the only hard part is to move the camera, back and forth for the video effect. That's it. But it is very expensive.
Apart from that, what else?
Um, Also beauty things.
The makeups.
Not the makeup, but makeup. Let's talk about makeup. If I want to do a professional makeup and I need to book appointment with makeup artist, right? It costs around $200 or $100, which is very expensive. For me, it's very expensive. I mean, I still compare with my home country. Yeah, because there it's cost around $30-$40 with a professional makeup artist, and here it's 150, can go up to 400. Yeah, if it's very famous one. With clothing here, as I said, here it's more options to find something cheap, really nice, and also if you want an expensive one, you can find it here. It's a lot of options here. Yes.
Which Cambodian, like the Cambodian culture, that you really like or you appreciate the most?
I think for me it was that they respect older people,
Yeah.
that they have a word to, like a bong, to say, to approach for a person who is older than you. And also the spiritual, how they have a place to pray by each side of the house. If you've seen one, the small, that was something, that was a cultural shock, yes. That's something,
Every home.
Every home they have, and they pray. And also, all generation, they wake up around 5 a.m., right? Also interesting. It's also the holidays. There's so many holidays in Cambodia, right?
A lot.
A lot. Like water festival, my favorite.
What a festival?
Water festival, yeah. Or
Your favorite? How about my New Year?
Khmer New Year. Okay, I attended Khmer New Year. It was the best. The best. Oh my God. I cannot believe it's happening in 2025, that people just with the guns and just shooting.
This is the very
Laughing.
thing that I'm still waiting for you to come. Every time I'm super excited. Even I become more excited than the locals themselves. I don't
Because you
know.
take it as a game, you're like,
Super fun.
it's super fun, yeah.
And during that time, everyone is super nice. Like they are nice.
Yeah, but then at that time,
They come like 3 times nice. You can easily talk to anyone, and anyone can easily talk to you, and nothing is happening.
Imagine you're a tourist, you come here, and the first day it's your Khmer New Year. They're like, what's going on?
All the people that I interviewed that day,
Yeah.
they're all tourists.
Oh, really?
And they want to come back next year.
Oh, next year I'm getting good sunglasses, for the
Was
ready.
Was it
It
your
was-
first time?
Yeah, it was my first time. I've seen it,
You go
but
to some great campaign.
I've been first in Phnom Penh, and then I went to Kep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Not too much going on there.
not much, but it's my favorite place to be.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, but if you want to see the bubbling side, is a Cambodia. Sorry, I'll say Phnom Penh and Siem Reap.
Yeah, Simran. But it's so crowded, and I actually didn't plan, so I didn't have a place to stay. It was overbooked.
Yeah. You have to book ahead.
Yeah, I have to book ahead.
You have to book ahead. Even people book 5 months before the combined
Yes.
season. Even up now, they already
Yeah,
booked for
yeah.
this year.
Well, next year I hope to see you with the
Oh.
gun.
I'm always just go to TikTok. You will see how crazy I was. Last
Wow.
year, I do a lot of crazy stuff. How about the food? Do you like the food?
Yes, it was hard to get used to it when I just came to Cambodia, but now that's the thing I every day. So it's something becomes super normal for me. Yeah, and
You eat Cambodian food every day, night.
yeah, every day.
You have family.
Oh, I'm very basic. I really like lak lak. Lak lak. Yeah, but I like it not in a coffee shops, not in a restaurant, but street food. From the local. Yeah, local food. Yeah. Also, noodle soup with the duck blood. That was something for me.
I never tried out.
Really?
That's
No,
blood, the square blood.
the square blood, and I was surprised. It's so nice and it's good. Every day I eat, like, I order or I go. Yeah, street food. I really like street food, and there's so many cuisines here. So many like Mexican, Indian, Italian. It's a lot of choices, but the main, yes, Khmer.
What is your daily life like here versus the daily life in Kazakhstan?
Daily life. Well, I'm a teacher, full-time teacher, and full-time choreographer. So every day it's always different because I also take some projects. I put choreographies for the stage performance for the artists, or sometimes I do commercials, some side projects, and full-time I teach kids and adults with dance classes. So I wake up in the morning, I go for a coffee. Then I have maybe four classes in a day, but in the weekends I have 6 classes. So weekends are more as the busiest one. Yeah. And for example, on a Saturday from 9 a.m. till 12, it's 2 classes for ballet. I teach kids for ballet class, and from let's say 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. also ballet class, and then 7 till 8 it's adult class, heels class. That's it. And then I attend my own my friends' classes. So yeah, I'm into dancing. I live by dancing. Compared to my country,
Yeah.
well, first of all, it's a huge country. From one place to another place, it takes at least 1.5 hours to go. You spend all your life in a car. you know, and we don't have tuk-tuk or motorbikes. So this is the first thing. Second, you cannot be spontaneous. Like today, if I want to text my friends, I'll be like, hey, let's go, let's hang out, right? In Cambodia. But in Kazakhstan, you have to plan in advance. Everyone is busy. So you have to plan in I don't know, 2 months ahead, you know, just for a coffee. And then this is how you leave. But in Cambodia, I meet so many people in one day, which is, I don't know, you know, I feel like I live in the movies or something. So many new characters, they're all different. How easy it's to meet up with your friends here. Yeah.
You look like Cambodian. Do people mistake you as Cambodian?
A lot. They do. A lot.
Like, I would say like 100% you look like Cambodian. Like, there's no single part of you that looks like. I don't know how Kazakhstan people look like, but you look like Cambodian.
I take it as a compliment. Thank you. I will soon learn. Once I learn, I promise. Once I learn Khmer, it will be much better for me because people will feel they can talk to me openly,
Yeah.
you know, because they see me and they think I'm Khmer, right? They approach to me, they want to talk. And I'm also nice. But since I cannot speak, yeah. So they say, oh, you're not Khmer? And that's it, you know?
I think they would think that you are like Khmer Kunkat, like the Khmer mix, meets Khmer.
Oh.
Did they say that to you?
I think only twice they said it. Yeah.
But yeah, they will never doubt because you look
Yeah.
everything.
If I want discount, I would just not talk. You know, be like, bong. Like sick. Bong. Yeah.
Yeah, you will get a lot of discounts.
Yeah.
I swear. Do you know anything about Cambodia? Oh, what was the reason, the story behind the US poverty to move?
The story was my family, we planned to move to Indonesia, to Bali. So we live in Kazakhstan, but each month we travel to Bali. So and then we wanted to move there. We even found a school for me to continue my studies. But then my family, they had travel. They just traveled. They visited Cambodia before, but they never considered to live here. And then once they came back here, and then they told me suddenly they felt something. And actually, the whole plan that we planned was, you know, they had to change it and to move here just because they felt and liked it more. And for me, it was very shocking to know because I was prepared mentally to move to Indonesia and Bali, yes. And yeah, and then we had to move here.
What was your expectations before coming to Cambodia, and what is the reality?
It was really bad when I searched on internet because it looked like it's very not much developed country. And I was really scared to come here. I thought, oh my God, it's gonna be scaring, boring for me to live there. And I planned the whole plan just, you know, to escape from Cambodia when I arrived here. And the first 2 months it took me just to analyze everything, but I still had this concept that it's very not safe place to be and not really nice place to stay. Yeah, but then it changed the reality, what you read from internet and the reality, it's different, definitely different. Also, me being young, I thought it's gonna be very boring for me to live here. There's not much events, not much entertainment, but actually there is a lot, especially for entertainment. It's a lot of things to do. Yeah, and it's way interesting to live here, I would say.
You try to convince your family when they changed the decision to move to Cambodia. Did you try to convince them, oh, we're not gonna move?
I didn't talk to them for a week. Because I thought they betray me. Like our plan was different. Because I wasn't expecting the Cambodia. I never traveled before here, and it was really hard for me to accept the reality. You know that I'm here now, and it was really hard for me. Yeah, at the beginning. So they shouldn't think that, like, I came here and since the first day I started loving Cambodia. No, it took time. It took time, and there took so many situations to happen. Took so many conversations with Khmer people. So I fell in love not at first sight, but step by step. Yeah.
Would you say thank you, mom? I
Well, actually, at that time, I wouldn't imagine myself going back. So it means so many things I would lose. So at that time, I was very not good daughter to my parents. But right now, I'm so thankful for them to bring me here, to show me things I couldn't see with my own eyes. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, mom. Thank you, mom. Finally.
no, you should say that. So I will set this part and send to you. Send.
Yeah.
Which part of you are Cambodian and which part of you are Kazakhstan?
Ooh, that's a good question. Good job. That's an interesting question.
Okay.
Uh, you know, uh, I really love my country. I really appreciate and so thankful for my country. Really respectful. But I feel like I'm more Cambodian. By at least so far from what I've noticed. About people here, they choose things more followed by their heart, by rather than money, rather than anything else. So that's why I live here freely, because I can be myself. I don't have to think how people will take me, how if they judge me or not. Because in my home country, I still needed to put some face to be respected by people. Especially if you're a teacher, you have to be more strict. And I am strict when it comes to a process. But in life, I'm very easy, very, no, just simple. And Cambodians, Khmer people, I take it as my people. I see it in this way, I perceive in this way because they're very simple, very nice. No, they don't have to put something to tell you, they just, and you can feel the difference when people are nice by pretending being nice or they're an actual nice. Yeah. And they're very helpful here. I'm also helpful. If you ask me, text me, I'm there, already there. Yeah. They don't take being kind as granted, you know, which is very important for me. Because in my life experience, some people took advantage of my being kind. But here I feel I'm like this is my place. I'm home.
Like, are you sure your parents don't have Khmer roots?
They will be very happy to hear this because they're also, as I said, they're also fan of Cambodia. They're a big fan. They're not. They're not.
Okay, can I ask,
Yeah.
people in Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
do they look like you also?
Well, we all look different in Kazakhstan. All look different. There is not, yeah, there is not one face type that everyone look the same. So we all look different. Even in Kazakhstan, people ask me if I'm 100% Kazakh. We all look mixed. Yeah, we all mixed.
But most of the faces looks like you or not?
No, no.
Would you say that you are kind of you stand out in the usual face?
Mm, I don't think there's something abnormal about my face talking about it. I think it's just I have my grandpa. He was Azerbaijani, from Azerbaijan. That's a different country. So my blood is a little bit mixed. But I can tell all Kazakh people are so pretty in their own unique way. Guys and girls, they all look different. Some of them, we even have girls with the blonde hair, natural blue eyes, green eyes, dark eyes. So we all look different, especially Kazakhstan being so a huge country, and from different parts, we all look different. Yeah. But thank you for asking. I feel special.
No, I'm not saying because the camera is here. I'm saying with judging,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
asking you what I seen. Coming back to Cambodia the second time, were you guys super excited? Was it like a, oh my god, we are going to move to Cambodia? Or
Yes. Also, good question. Yeah, I like the question. It was very spontaneous, and then it came back. It was very exciting, but I didn't expect Cambodia to develop in a short period of time to change completely, you know? And thanks God, people didn't change. You know, it's developing, but people are the same. So I was very surprised. Surprised. Yeah, very much. Everything, including food, including fashion, fashion industry, dance industry, everything. People are more, there's so many talented people here, even the singers, you know, singers, artists, so many. And even foreigners are different here. Yeah.
more foreigners coming?
More foreigners that stays here, they live here, they work here. Yeah.
What is the changes that you've noticed? Like one of the changes that wows you.
The fashion sense, the more options for including food, clothes, entertainment, much more, and also lots of foreigners that lives here. Fashion now become a thing in Cambodia, you know? I have friends that they work in the fashion industry, and there's so many fashion events, and I'm like, wow, am I living in where? This is so nice, you know? It is. There's so many local designers that becoming very famous, and the clothes are really nice, you know? Uh, and there's so many artists here that makes me, I was so surprised because back then I didn't know anyone. At that time, there was only a few that I knew, but now it's something that people talk about it every day. You can see it every day in social media, or you can meet those people. And it's in a, not just exist here, it's in a high level, I could say, you know, that people spend their whole life in a fashion, and they do a beautiful events, and the model industry become also very good. I was very surprised because back then there was nothing related to modeling or fashion, you know. I could see, not bad, but it was something cute that people would wear pajama outside. But now I don't see any people wearing pajama. The hair looks like so beautiful, like we came, and there's so many beautiful girls. They put time to dress up, to do hair, makeup, everything. Like the small details changed. This is just something that I noticed because I'm a girl, you know. Yeah, but there, of course, there's so many even bigger changes, you know, like education, so many schools that are opening, NGO, like people are more likely to help each other. There is big changes, small changes, and I can definitely say Cambodia is developing.
Would you advise your friends to visit Cambodia?
Definitely, 100%. And some of them already visited me. And actually, I'm a good promoter of Cambodia. Every time I travel, I speak about Cambodia so much. I think they have to pay me for for advertising. Yes.
How would you convince your friends to visit Cambodia?
I start with Angkor Wat. This is the first thing that definitely pops up in my mind when I think about Cambodia. It's amazing, and the goosebumps I have just thinking about it. Second, it's people, as I said. A third, it's also a good place to invest, you know, in different things. And so many foreigners come here to invest for apartments, you know, lands, because it's growing, and so many tourists are visiting this country.
What do you like the most about living in Cambodia?
The most. The most, it's people that create such an amazing, friendly, safe environment. Uh, I also like traditions. The most, it means I have to pick one, but there is so many that I love in Cambodia that I cannot choose one.
You can learn them.
Yeah, it's even the way how Cambodia promotes its own country to the foreigners. So it they promote by their Angkor Wat, right? Like by traditions, by spiritual places, and they're very respectful to their own culture, own people. That's why it's an amazing place, at least from my eyes, from what I see. And the most is, of course, people that create a home, a safe place. And I'm very thankful that I found a place where I can be myself. I think I'm gonna getting too emotional. I told you I love Cambodia so much. uh, it's yeah.
At least they will know that you are coming genuinely. You're saying it. It's not like you're just saying it. It's coming from your heart,
It comes from my heart.
and coming from your heart also coming showing showing outside your face. From your own side of view, I think you are saying it the way you feel.
No, no, it's not that people say it. People say it because they have to say it. It's if there is so many people that say Cambodia is good, and there is a reason behind it. And I've never heard so many foreigners talking about one country in different aspects and loving the country. And all the foreigners here are so welcome, and I love to see the videos where they share their journey and they say that they love living here. So there is a reason why you have to come in and to visit Cambodia. But because I've never met such very friendly, very hospitable, kind, traditional, spiritual, loving people, you know? And I really hope they will stay the same. Yeah, I really hope nothing will change regarding their behavior because country is developing, so many people are coming, and I really hope they keep this. Yeah, but it's very unique country, very unique by culture, by people, by history. It's very rich historically, and it's interesting to know. I learned everything. I learned so many things in a day about Korea, even though I live here.
Can I ask how has Cambodia changed you as a person?
Um, I take so many questions to my heart. It's like I take it so serious. Take it easy, come on.
I think it's okay also because people will know that you are not just saying that for video sake. You are saying it from the place, from deep down of your heart. I don't mind, but you can. If you cry, I give you, I give you tissue. It's acceptable, but as long as you are not sad.
Well, as I mentioned previously in our topic, living in different countries, I thought there's something wrong with me being so too friendly. And in different countries, they take it as being fake. But I'm generally just being myself. I don't mean to fake something. So by coming here, I can definitely feel I can be myself, and that changed me that I have a courage to be myself. Doesn't matter who I'm surrounded by, because I know there is a Cambodia, that people are smiling, nice, by not faking it. So that's definitely changed in me. Also, as I said, also by rushing, also changed that I can understand, okay, right now I'm rushing, but what I will get as a result. I will get the same feeling existing, not leaving. So I always remind myself that Khmer people, they choose to have a time for everything by not rushing, by taking a time for small things like a talk, to look up to the sun, to smile. You know, it takes time, but sometimes you don't choose to do. You prioritize some different things in life, like, I don't know, work. You can prioritize money, but those things won't make you happy. At least for me, it won't make me happy. And by prioritizing things like being nice to someone, talking, helping, um, it will it will give you good results, good karma at the end, you know. So Cambodia definitely changed so many aspects of me. I think I learned from Khmer people a lot, and I keep learning because, you know, when someone is being bad to you, you want to be bad back, you know, you want to give you revenge. But so far, I've noticed even there is foreigners that come and they disrespect Khmer people. Khmer people will never do something bad back. They will just smile. It's not because they don't feel sad, mad, or they just choose to be good, you know? And that explains by their religion, by their traditions, by respecting everyone and everything, you know? Yeah. We're just so into it. So like,
Like I said, I'm interviewing you, but I'm also learning from you. I try to understand you. So it's kind of, when you go deep, I go deep with you. When you come out, I come out with it. So I follow you everywhere you go. You go deep, I go deep. You come out, I come out.
yeah, it's just I'm talking about serious things and I see your face. I wanna laugh. Thank you. Oh.
Oh, okay. How should I do my face?
It's just so cute. You're so serious. Listen to me.
Do you just do the teaching or you dance on music videos?
I do teaching. I do regular classes. I think I have 5 regular classes per week. Actually, 6. I'm sorry, 6 classes per week. And I also do TV show, not TV shows, like MV videos for singers, for upcoming singers. I've done, yeah, quite few projects with them. I put a choreo for them, or I was a dancer myself, or I was on the stage dancing with the singer, yeah.
So have you worked with any Cambodian artists where?
Yes, I worked.
So which of them?
There is a singer, her name is Selena, if you know her.
Oh my.
No? Yeah, I work with the upcoming singers. They're like, yeah. So I work with Selena. I think I did 3, 4 projects with her on the stage. So I work with Ben. Yes. We did MV shooting together, and we work on a choreography together. Yes. Also, I did Sunsilk. You know Sunsilk? We did commercial. I was dancing with 2 beautiful singers. I think her name was SP and Mina. Yes, 2 singers.
What is the best part of your job? What do you love the most about your teaching job in Cambodia?
It's the feedback I receive. Once I had a student, she was crying after the class because she was leading Cambodia. She went back to Japan and she cried because she said the classes were so meaningful to her. It was the way for her to express her emotions, it was the way to gain energy, it was the way to find new people and to feel herself good in a class, to dance, to be different, to find new different sides of her. So she cried and she said she will miss the classes a lot. So definitely when I receive feedbacks from the students, also from small students, they also cried. Yeah, because they're very respectful and they really like the classes. I want people to have more options. I want the industry get bigger. I want to bring some famous choreographers to Cambodia. And there is a lot of dancers, but they didn't learn by a teacher. They learned by themselves, by watching YouTube, watching TikTok, and they always doubt themselves if they're good or not. And I can tell they're really good. So the world has to discover those talents. They just not really confident because there is not much place for them to show themselves, to earn the confidence. Because when you do workshop, there it's your chance to shine, to see that you're good, that the teachers choose you for the select. We have this time when teachers choose you to dance, so it means you're a really good dancer. And so many dancers here are really good. And I text them and I say the world need to know that the dancer like you, because I attend a lot of workshops and I can definitely tell so many talented dancers here. So many. They just don't have that courage, don't have the confidence to show the world their talent. Yeah.
You think you have more opportunity here to grow as a person compared to back home, or to be successful?
Well, I think we will go deep again because of me. But
You can use this. I follow you.
being successful is different for everyone. I am already successful because I live happily. I'm there where I like to be, So success for me is not only related by money wise. There is different aspects that for me I can consider myself successful. Back home, even if I earned more, I couldn't see myself as being successful because there's some things I didn't enjoy. As I said, I existed, not like living. So I think I'm more successful here. Also, there is opportunity to grow, and I actually don't see it as opportunity. I feel like I'm in a way responsible because if you have a knowledge, you have to share. You cannot keep it to your own. And I know some teachers here, they choose not to share because they don't have a competition here if they don't share. But for me, it's better to share my knowledge so I could see that it's growing and developing. Because even if you share your knowledge, it grows, it will be even better for your own. And one of my students, she came to my classes. She never danced before. She's an Afro teacher. So when she come to my classes, I definitely told her one day you will become a teacher, and now she's a teacher. So there is some Khmer very talented dancers. I text them. I say, what questions you have that not making you being a teacher, And that's how I figure out that they don't feel confident enough to be one. So I feel responsible by supporting them, by creating opportunities for them. And some of them said, and make their dream come true. So after hearing these words, I feel more a little bit, I want to do more. But at the same time, I take it easy for my own, so it's not possible if there is no feedback. It's not possible if you're alone. So I'm creating a community here that will support each other and eventually will grow together.
Do you see yourself at some point going back to your country or leaving Cambodia?
I go back to my country time to times. As I said, I really love and respect my own country, and so thankful. So is Cambodia. It's become my second home, and I always go back to my country because I also miss, my food. Yeah,
That reminds
for
me.
the food.
How do you get your food here?
Ooh, they don't have. That's the point. They don't. If you are Russian, you have an option. But being a Kazakh living here, you don't have. You have to text other Kazakh people and just meet up and cook, but you don't have the ingredients much. Because, we eat horse meat.
Horse. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're that kind of people.
Is there any similar cultures that Kazakhstan share with Cambodia?
Good question number 4. Oh, interesting, really interesting, and never think about it. I think first thing that we look alike, that Kazakh people don't know about. I think they will be very surprised coming here and seeing that Khmer people think they're, Khmer, but yeah, they will be very surprised,
That's one.
very much surprised. Um, Similarities about Cambodia, Khmer people and Kazakh people, they're family orientated. So you can see that there is so many family events, like grandpa, grandma, the whole family just meets to enjoy the food, or they go to pray together. We are similar in this because we're also family orientated. We do everything for the kids, for the next generation, and the same mindset regarding the family.
How easy it is to make friends with Khmer, the Cambodians.
I think it's super easy, so easy. Mostly all of my friends are Khmer, mostly, yes, or half Khmer. With people I work, also Khmer. Students I have, small kids, they always tell me Nekru, teacher. Yeah, all Khmer. And it is super easy. You don't have to pretend to be someone, you just be yourself, nice, and they will treat you very nice. Yeah.
What is like no something that you need to be careful when you are dealing with Cambodians or when you are in a relationship with Cambodians, not like a friendship relationship.
I think that's also a good question. The third note, good question. I think I get a little bit offended when there's so many foreigners that come to live to Cambodia and they don't respect or don't educate themselves about Cambodian people, Khmer people, what they've been through. If you know the history, you will understand why is the certain things are like that. So by learning history, you will have more sense of, respect to Khmer people because they've been through a lot. And I would also by religion, they're very religious, spiritual. So you also have to respect what they believe. For example, we are foreigners, we more likely to dress up, open. So if you see some looks, you don't have to be mad about it. You have to understand it's you who came to this country, not them, So you have to be more respectful. There are some places where you cannot dress up very open, So you have to respect that as well. Also food. When I don't really like when foreigners talk about not liking the food. I mean, it's their own opinion, but for me, I always feel that by coming to different country, you can try, you can have, you can like it, you cannot like it, but by being disgusted by your food, no, I cannot. How can you be disgusted by your food, Also, people that lives here in Cambodia, the ones that live here and work here, Cambodia feeds you, it gives you money, it gives you friends, it gives you home, place, So I would rather speak about things I like and, to show a good sides of Cambodia.
Any advice for foreigners who plans to move to Cambodia
I think my best advice for them would be just to come first to as a trip, so they would see Cambodia in different sites like Angkor Wat, Siem Reap, travel different cities, Cape, Kampot, or Phnom Penh to see where they like more, because all those cities are different, you know. Some people, some foreigners, they love to stay in Siem Reap, you know. And I cannot believe that it's still in Cambodia. Like, it's definitely different energy, different like buildings, different yeah, it's totally different people, yeah, comparing to Phnom Penh. So my first suggestion is to travel around Cambodia to see where they like to stay more. And second advice would be if it's their first experience being in Asia, then I think better to travel first around Asia to see if they like it or not. But if they like, we'll definitely say you will never find a better place than Cambodia in South Asia. I've been there, I've stayed. No offense to anyone, but it's just my personal advice and my personal recommendations. It's food, people, place, weather, you know, it's safe, no earthquakes, nothing. It's a very safe place to be, to stay, yeah.
So lastly, where is your favorite place in Cambodia?
Cape. Not even Kampot, but Cape. Yeah,
Cape.
Cape. I love Cape. Yes.
Yeah.
This will be my favorite place.
I'm still comparing between Siem Reap and Cape.
No, for me it's Cape.
Cape.
Yeah.
You made your decision.
Yeah, I made my decision. Yeah. I mean, for tourists, it would be much interesting to see Siem Reap, but for me, it's Cape. And mostly of my friends, they ask me why you go to Cape. It's boring, you know, but I don't know. I feel like I see the nature and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. So
I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
What message do you have for Cambodians?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Well, I would
A special
say
message.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, my people. I will say for welcoming me, for showing me so much love, so much respect to me, and I'm really respected and loved by you. And I will show so much appreciation and so much respect back to you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for having me for this interview, and I hope you find me welcoming and friendly as well. That's what I learned from you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me.
Never change.
Never change. Stay the same. Please stay the same, okay? Don't look to developing countries, okay? Just stay the same. Keep that being good-hearted, and I will always love you guys. So thank you.